What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday, May 19th, and welcome to the Gary Williams Stole My Lawn Furniture program. Don't you do that. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to drink the beer out of the straw. Now you're going to do some sort of funnel situation, huh? Brian, what is that? Tang? What the fuck are you drinking?
The homemade veg.
Oh, it's okay. It's Gatorade here. I didn't see you pour it. I thought it was
But
Tang.
don't you ever knock Tang, dude. Don't knock Tang.
The old
Tang is
snorkel.
phenomenal.
The old snorkel.
Oh, you know what?
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday on the Gary Williams Stole My Lawn Furniture show. Holy hell.
Yeah.
Well, that's my
happy
first
Tuesday.
snorkel in a long time.
Dude, it sounded
good.
It sounded great. Like it made me jealous. I don't have a bottled beer in my house.
Chuck 13 more of those for the O's. Yeah, it was a little bit of a football score yesterday. The
Orioles, that would have been a great game for us to get on here live and just do a drinking challenge, like a beer for every run. I know Dusty was working, but
I don't think we would have been fucking hammered by the fourth inning.
I know it would have been a great time.
It was a great day to have Yandy Diaz on my fantasy team. That's for sure. He went absolutely fucking bananas. He put up like 40 points, which is insane in fantasy baseball. But
awesome.
We got a couple questions from Antonio before we get into anything. Actually, I think it's just one question. But in a not so good AL East, can the Orioles play back into contention, or is it too late? Here's my answer. First off, I know the rest of the division's kind of down, but I mean, the Yankees and the Rays are the two best teams in the American League, so it's hard to say that the AL East is down when we do have two of the two best records in the AL East. But I mean, is it possible? 100%. This team is not out of it. I think we're only really like 3 games out of the wild card at this point. Can we make a fight back? For sure, but we're going to have to see a lot of changes in terms of discipline in the field. The pitching staff's going to have to really step up, and we're just going to have to get more consistent offense.
To answer Antonio's question, absolutely. A lot of changes need to happen, like Dusty's already harped on. That being said, is it possible to get back into AL East contention? That's going to be a tall task. To make the playoffs, not so much of a tall task given the new wild card layout.
Yeah, to win the AL East, it might be a little tough just because I say that, but it's May 19th. And again, from what you guys, if they keep playing the way they're playing, then hell no. I mean, that something's got to change. I think the reason why, and I think we've said this a couple of times, the reason why this is so frustrating is just because we know how much talent is on this team, and we watch them just underperform constantly. But I mean, if they get their stuff rolling and get their stuff in order, sure, why not? I mean, the whole AL is kind of like slow getting out the gate right now. Are we going to win the division? Probably not. Is there a chance to? Yes, but I mean, is that on my mind right now? No, it's just honestly, what's on my mind right now is just playing some clean baseball. I mean,
and I think that's something that we all should focus on. Is just watch game to game, and if you see steady improvement, we're going to be somewhere in contention near the end of the year. You want to be in contention that last month of the season because you have the teams that are not in contention right now bringing up, their spring call-ups, so they're really going to be laying down. Now, we don't call that tanking in baseball because they're really trying to get better by bringing up guys with expanded rosters. So be in striking distance come September.
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal. Great question, Antonio. Appreciate that. We had our first softball qualifier this past weekend. We went 1-1. I pitched and played second and third base. I'm the team's utility player. All right, love that. Chris Gomez,
the more positions you can play, the more of an asset you are, Antonio, and you are an asset to this program as well.
Yeah. Speaking of assets and second and third baseman, the Orioles got a second and apparently third baseman back last night. Jackson Holliday has been reinstated to the Orioles from the 10-day injured list. He's been out the whole year so far with that hamate bone that's been kind of flaring up and giving him issues throughout the early parts of this season. Didn't see him in the lineup last night. McClanahan on the bump. Tough matchup facing one of the better lefties in the league when you're coming back for your first game. So I assume we'll see him tonight in the lineup. I mean, I would think it'd be crazy not to. So yeah, we'll get to see how Jackson Holiday handles, the comeback, and hopefully he's able to get off to a hot start because man, we really need a spark plug. Would be nice. So yeah, remains to be seen what we're gonna get out of Holiday, but we do have some reinforcements coming, so that's good news. On the other side of the coin, Trevor Rogers.
Whoa.
Yeesh.
Look, with a strong last name like that, man, you got to perform, dude. You got to perform. This isn't going well this year.
Yeah, after his historic season last year where he came in, didn't pitch the whole year, but just had numbers that we hadn't seen since like Bob Gibson. 2-5 this year with a 6.87 ERA and over a 1.6 WHIP. Tough numbers to stomach out of the guy who we kind of thought was going to be either the ace or at least one of the top guys in the rotation coming in.
So guys, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Location or stuff, or what was it last night?
Here, let me pull up the tweet that I put out last night on some of the pitches that were getting hit. Let's get him off the screen. Who knows what he's doing? Honestly, the pitches that were hit last night against him were not the worst pitches in the world. Let me share my screen. Just because I wanted to take a look at this too. I don't see anything. Like a lot of people on the internet are talking about him tipping pitches. I'm not seeing it from the back angle. Just not. I haven't seen it. I've told you guys I've seen it from some other guys that seem to have cleaned it up a little bit. But let me make this a little bigger. I mean, you see where that ball's at. Yeah. It's out of the zone away. He pulled that into the right field gap. See where that one's at, bottom of the zone on the black. That's a terrible play. That wasn't ruled an error, so yeah, that gets you out of an inning. Here's the other one. That one's out on the black or a touch outside, and that one's shot down the line. This one's the one that caught most of the zone, and it really didn't catch that much. And then there was a scorcher that was basically belt high in to Caminero that was just a base hit to left field. Okay. But it was probably hit 115 miles an hour if I had to guess. It was smoked. But everything else, I mean, they just kind of went with the pitch. This one was one he went with the pitch. This one he slapped it down the right field line. This one he pulled into the gap somehow, so he must have been sitting on it.
So I'm coming in a little bit late here. So you're basically saying he just had bad luck yesterday?
No, I mean, some of it, yes. I mean, if you're looking at these pitches, these are not the worst pitches in the world that they're getting hits off of. And it's not like they were smoking the ball off of him either. There was a couple that were, obviously. But, I mean, when you have plays like this being made that aren't called errors that go on your earned run average that don't get you out of innings, that it would have been 0. It would have been 4-0 right there. It wouldn't have been 6. I mean, that's a huge difference. He probably pitches another inning. Yep. I mean, there's so many small little things that happen like this. Obviously, in the grand scheme of things, towards the end, it's not. Was that the end all be all? I don't know, but when the defense is doing shit like that, like obviously the pitchers. I don't love the sequencing either. I hate all the walks. I hate falling behind in counts all the time.
Sure,
but
sure.
Some of that can be alleviated. Does it make the pitchers feel like that they need to be a little bit more perfect, that they don't trust their defense? I tell you what, it's a whole lot easier when you can trust your defense to just fucking throw it over the plate, rather than not. But regardless, it wasn't. I mean, obviously the starting pitching hasn't been what we would hoped it would be. But I mean, shit like that Jeremiah Jackson thing right there, that costs. I mean, that's just frustrating. And we talked about it earlier. Everyone gave Gunnar a ton of shit for that one play where they're both out there trying to cut earlier in the year.
Yeah.
Cut off that ball. Nobody's covering second base, and he comes back, and then the guy runs from third to home and stuff like that. That's Jeremiah Jackson again. Honestly, get Jeremiah Jackson off my fucking team at this point because he's not hitting either. So I could care less at this point. Put Holiday at second. He's played a ton there. Keep Mayo at third because his bat's starting to heat up. This is just my opinion. Okay. Gunner's going to play a great shortstop. Obviously, he had an error last night that was not great. That's his third error of the season. I mean, he's one of the top 4 shortstops in the league in terms of fielding percentage. Everybody's saying move him to third and put Jackson at short. So we're going to put 2 new guys at new positions. You can say Gunnar played a little bit of third, but he's played less than 30 games in his career at third. So what are we doing? I mean, let's just put the best defensive team out there and the guys that you've built this organization around and just let them go. Basayo needs to be in the lineup every night.
That was BS.
Yeah, don't understand.
Maybe give him one day off a week, but he was off I went back and looked. He was off last Wednesday against the Yankees, and he's off tonight. I don't want to see him. Give him one day off a week unless he needs it, unless that knee's flaring up on him. Maybe it is. I don't know. We're not in the clubhouse.
I mean, he did get popped in the shoulder. I will say, when he was catching, he got popped in the shoulder on Sunday. I mean, he got hit pretty hard, but
what, when he got ran over the plate?
No. This past Sunday where he took a foul ball like right into his glove shoulder.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Foul ball. He got hit. He got hit hard. He went down for a second, but he got up. I mean, it was one of those the umpire didn't go fully out to the mound. He just kind of came over and dusted off the plate, gave him a little bit of time, not the full amount that he could possibly give him.
Look, I understand that Mike Elias and the Orioles front office and maybe like Albernaz is in on this as well. Like, we want to get the righty lefty matchup going in there, but look, this guy is. I mean, he's clearly one of the best hitters on the team. He's hot.
He can hit lefties.
And he's proven he can hit lefties so far this year. I don't want to see Tyler O'Neill or whoever the fuck was DHing last night. I don't care. I'm done. I've seen enough Tyler O'Neill.
Well,
it's not working.
And on the other side of things, like they DH'd Alonso last night. They put Mayo, move him back over to the first. Like, let him just stay at third. Like, obviously, is he the best third baseman in the world? No, but like, he's at least a little bit comfortable there. That's his natural position. And he's starting to swing the bat well. And honestly, Pete's playing a good first base this year for us for the most part. So let's just do why are we messing with some of this shit? You know what I mean?
How about Blaze Alexander in center field?
To bring a little light to the situation, because I know it's a lot of negativity and everyone's getting fired up. Let's just calm down. Let's reel it in. All right. I saw something in Sunday's game that I've never seen before, coming from a guy who played first base. When Pete Alonso, he tried, the ball was smoked to him, and he dives to his right, and he goes to glove it, and he gets it in his glove and just basically throws it completely across the diamond. I've never seen that before. He basically threw it to third base with his glove. It was incredible. Now, we didn't get the guy out or anything like that, but we at least won the game. So, but he threw it. I mean, the ball went completely over the mound and everything. It was incredible to watch.
It was like a lacrosse stick thrown out of a lacrosse stick.
It really was. It really was. Also, you brought up Albernaz. So, let's go positive here. Got a chance to go to the ball game with my boys, Pat Fuller, Casey Hogan, and Ryan Hogan. Thank you so much. That was a blast being with the guys down in D.C. Mm-hmm. And we were sitting in the Diamond Club down there. Thank you, Ryan, and Preferred Insurance. And we're sitting down there, and I never got to see Albernaz from ground level because normally I sit in club level, us bougie sons of guns. But from ground level, I didn't realize how tiny Albernaz is. He's a little fella. He's out of the Shire. It's incredible. And not to mention, he's coming back from the mound and for making the pitching change, and he's got like a bubble gum or maybe like a what are those sunflower seeds, the real thin ones. He's got that attached to his cleat, like he had toilet paper coming out of his bathroom attached to his cleat. I'm like, we look like a hodgepodge squad right now. What's going on here?
Yeah,
we do.
It looks like it out on the field too. But yeah, hopefully, to Brooks's point earlier, hopefully, now that Holiday's back, I assume he's going to be playing a lot of second base. I assume Mayo's going to be playing third. And honestly, Weston Wilson's been hitting the cover off the ball, so maybe he's going to get some time at third as well. Gunner's obviously going to play as much short, and Pete's going to be, playing first 6 out of the 7 games, I would think.
Yeah.
A week. So, getting a little bit more consistency. The outfield's going to be a complete disaster, it seems like, the whole year, but it's we don't have the personnel out there. We just don't.
In my opinion, Blaze should be the new. I mean, shouldn't be new. We brought him in to be like the ultra utility guy, and I think he's earned that. I think he's earned that over Jeremiah Jackson. So I think he needs to go back down. I mean, Weston Wilson's not my favorite player in the world either, but I mean, the best outfield you can put out there right now is Leote, Cowser, and Ward. So let's run with that 6 out of 7 days a week. Give a couple guys off here and there. And I could give a fuck less about lefty righty matchups anymore. I mean, I just want to see the guys go out there and that are hitting well. They've earned the right to be in the lineup. If they're hot, then keep them in the lineup.
Yeah. It sucks. The righty lefty thing is great, but also like getting into the swing of the baseball season, it's so tough when you're playing one game and then you're off the next day and then you're playing another game. It's just like we need to get these guys more consistent at bats.
And when you're trying to trust guys named Weston and Leote, that's there's struggles.
Yeah. Weston Wilson though hit a dong last night, hitting 290 on the season. I mean,
Tell me he didn't go to private school. Tell me he didn't go to private school. Weston Wilson.
Cranbrook, that's a private
school.
Update for you guys on the Homer draft that we did at the beginning.
Oh man, come on.
Yeah, pretty tough news for Brian here. He's getting lapped. Brian is in third place by a whole lot. His top performer so far this year is Jose Ramirez, who went a whole month without hitting a home run. He has got 8 home runs on the season. His worst player is Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who's only got 3. It's the second year in a row he's taken Vlad Guerrero Jr., and both times me and Brooks just don't understand it. This guy he's an average guy. He's not a home run guy. But Ohtani and Cal Raleigh only have 7 each. Brian's got 29 total out of his squad. I am in second place by 1 home run. I have 56 homers with Judge, Soto, Kurtz, Olsen, and Wood. Brooks is in first with Kyle Schwarber, who's got 20 dongs already, by the way. Pete Alonso, Jr., Caminero, Gunnar Henderson, and Manny Machado, who's having a kind of a tough start. But he's got 57. I've got 56. Brian has 29.
Well, look, this is how we're going to turn around because I'm 17 minutes in, and here's Nate.
Giddy up.
Giddy up.
Giddy up, Huckleberries.
Hey, get it in there. Get it in.
Yeah, hell yeah. What's up, Nate? Long time no see, dude.
What's up? I got 3 words for you. Adley fucking Rutschman.
There we go. Nate brings it.
Hey man, we got somebody on the team that's playing good baseball.
I think Nate was talking about the burger at Pig and Rooster today.
Oh yeah,
it's Crab Dip Burger.
Crab Dip Burger tonight.
$5 crab dip burger.
$5 crab dip burger.
Yep.
Starting at 5 o'clock. Prices take a dive after 5.
Hell yeah. Look at that.
Awesome.
We appreciate you. Thank you, Nate, for being our favorite delivery boy on this program.
Delivery boy, not delivery man.
Delivery man, yeah. I got one job.
Delivery. You can be the official delivery Huckleberry of our podcast. Yeah.
Who needs a homemade badge and you get a badge delivered?
Does Nate have a hat? We need to get Nate a hat for behind the bar.
Oh, Nate's got a hat.
Oh, yeah.
Nate's got a hat, yeah. Mm-hmm. But he wears it. He wears it a decent amount. He's got the one that Dusty's wearing, that camo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite. You just hear the door open downstairs, and I'm like, here it comes. I never know if he's going to have 2 in his hand or just 1 in his hand.
Yeah.
So
I could go for one of those right now.
Don't know if we talked about it or not, but just want to mention Jordan Westberg is officially out for the year, getting season-ending elbow surgery after the PRP shot. Didn't quite take.
Yeah.
He tried to rehab it.
Yeah.
I mean, look.
Can you guys believe how selfish he is? I've been seeing this on Twitter. He was so selfish.
You got to stop looking at Twitter, man.
You need to stop looking at Twitter.
By trying to get. I mean, it's not only Twitter. It's everywhere.
I want to see your face when you read some of these things. I want to see it live, like see your blood
He's
boil.
so selfish by trying to get a PRP shot and not just having a surgery.
He's
so selfish for him to try to get back.
Tried to get back to play this
to
year.
help this team.
And if he would have gotten the surgery at the beginning of the year, like everyone wants him, wishes he would have or whatever, it's not like he would have played this year anyway. Like he was going to miss the season regardless. So I don't know. It sucks. He's a great player when he can play, but look, he's turning.
It's really just me just venting about how dumb fans are.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And sometimes you just got to tune them out because, I mean, look, there's a lot of people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
You have to.
Yeah.
I think it's most of the Orioles fan base.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, look what we're plucking from.
Most fan bases. I mean, look at the internet these days. You can put anything on there.
I want to stop harping on the weekend series against the Nats, but I do want to say, while with the boys down at the Nats game, going off Brooks's point about the Oriole fan base, look, I love the Orioles and I love all Oriole fans. I really do. I enjoy it. I love the passion we have for our ball club. But I said to the guys, said to Pat, Casey, and Ryan, we're sitting there at a lovely place called Salt something. I always want to screw up the name. Salt Line. It's called Salt Line. Great spot. It's like an oyster bar down there, right outside the stadium. We're getting there, and there's a good mix of Orioles fans and a good mix of Nationals fans. And I said to the guys, I go, you know what's really different about Nats fans? There's a shitload of good-looking people down here, as opposed to what we see. Some of the mutations, some of the Dundalk mutations we see. Walking around Pickles or outside, or some of the homeless people we see outside. I'm like, man, there's some good-looking people over here. Wow.
I mean,
I just crapped on our fan base, but I swear I love the passion. But when I was stunned with all the smart-looking ladies that were down there over the weekend.
All those smart-looking ladies.
It's a transplant city, and you got some big-time universities down there.
I do also like the fact there's still some Nats fans. I'm sorry, there are people who live in D.C. who remained Orioles fans. I'm not shitting on my friends or anything like that. I understand you want to support local because that's what I do. But there are still some Orioles fans that stayed in the D.C. area and just remain Oriole loyal.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's similar to the Washington Redskins / Commanders situation. The Ravens were gone for a long time, so there's a lot of people in the Baltimore area that were Washington fans because that's the next closest team, and I totally understand that.
Yeah. Also glad the weather held out over the weekend in regards to the temperature, because I don't know about what you got going out there, Brooks.
It was 85 and sunny.
Because it's 100 degrees here today.
Yeah, it's 85 plus here right now, I think.
Yeah, when we went to the game, it was 80 degrees, 82 degrees.
Weather this weekend, by the way, for Memorial Day looks ugly. We are supposed to get 7 straight days of rain in Ocean City starting on Thursday for Memorial Day weekend, which is unfortunate. Once again, I mean, if you've ever been to Ocean City, that changes on a dime. It could say 100% chance of rain. I remember like 3 years ago, they canceled Bike Week. It was longer than that ago. 4 or 5 years ago, they canceled Bike Week. They thought that there was this big hurricane coming. We never got a drop of rain. It was 75 and sunny the whole weekend.
That sucks.
Cost the city a shit ton of money, and I bet you they won't be doing that again.
No.
Indy 500 weekend. Didn't know that.
Yeah, Indy 500 weekend. Brooksy, what's the weather like out there today? Because normally whatever you have right now is what we get tomorrow.
Well, I mean, it poured yesterday. We had like thunderstorms yesterday. Right. And then today it's 80. I mean, what is it now? It's 80 degrees. Supposed to get up to 82, but we have thunderstorms coming this afternoon again.
Got it.
So, I mean, there's a ton of tornadoes and stuff going throughout the Midwest, like west of us. I don't know if any of that's coming our way or not, but I mean, we had some pretty bad thunderstorms yesterday, but not crazy.
Randy says he'll be in attendance at the Indy 500. Hell yeah, we got some boots on the ground there.
Yeah, are you Brooks? Are you going to the Indy?
Brooks is a big racing guy.
Well, I need to go. I need to go at some point, but like,
I remember you talking about it last year. You said it's like the biggest event in maybe in sports in terms of like capacity.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there's always. I think there's over like somewhere around 500,000 people there for the race. I mean,
over the course of like every the festivities they have for a couple of days, or just that day.
Just that day. I mean, I think it's the biggest sporting event in the world. And traffic, as you can imagine, is wild. And people straight up take a camper down there and camp out for the month of May, or get an Airbnb down there for the whole month. Just because there's stuff going on all the time. And there's a lot of free stuff for kids too that we just haven't been able to get down there for. We will at some point, and I'd like to go at some point. You can actually take a helicopter down there from like outside the city. It's $1,000, but you don't have to sit in 4 hours of traffic in and out. So if you got money,
pretty awesome.
If you got money, you could take a helicopter down.
Uber helicopter.
Helicopter.
That's actually a thing. I'm pretty sure. All
used
right,
to be at least.
Couple things. From
also, before we move on to other sports stuff. All right, so Dusty, how's the new job going?
It's not really started yet. We'll figure it out this week. It's just last week was just kind of corporate training stuff. So, we'll get into it more this week. But yeah, I'll kind of give you a lay of the land after this weekend, as long as my shifts don't get rained out, because it looks like it's going to be an ugly weekend. So,
we also got to give a shout out to our girl Laura. It was her birthday yesterday.
Hell yeah, Laura.
Yeah, I was trying to wait until she got in here, but yeah, happy birthday.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. My bad. I didn't know.
I mean, it doesn't matter. If we see her pop up in here, we'll wish her happy birthday.
Yeah, but definitely happy birthday to her. I don't know if she might be in the middle of that move too. No, yesterday was her birthday, or she might also be sleeping her birthday off. But maybe she might be in the move stage going to North Carolina, if she hasn't already. Yeah, and then also shout out to Ryan Hogan's kids, Calvin, William, and Hannah. You guys are studs. They are just unbelievably fun. Little Hannah is going to break some hearts. Calvin is a wild man, and William apparently is one heck of a baseball player so far in Coach Pitch.
Yeah. Love that. Coach Pitch, where we do our best work.
His dad's a pitcher, so I know he's taking he's probably getting walked a lot, knowing how his dad pitches.
You know what's wild? I remember that we used to keep stats in Coach Pitch, and I'm like
what? Get out of here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna bring up something, but our coaches and team, it was we played for like very competitive, like Zach. So Pigtown grew up in the same area, and like we took our Coach Pitch and like Little League very seriously around there. We all came up through like the actual Little League rules system and stuff. And I remember like we actually kept like all the box scores and we kept all the stats for Coach Pitch. And now as a dad and now that I'm thinking about it, if I thought about this in college, I probably would have thought the same thing. But like I'm thinking about this as a dad as I was at the park this weekend. I'm like, how the fuck? Why did we keep stats? and then my brain also went back to Dusty had one of the most ridiculous stat lines in Coach Pitch I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, my batting average in Coach Pitch was like 930. I'm not kidding. It was bad. It was my first year of organized baseball. I didn't play t-ball because I was a little cocky son of a bitch. I thought it was too good. Yeah. Because Brooks was 4 or 5 years older than me, throwing me tennis balls in the backyard.
We played one-on-one baseball.
Yeah, we played one-on-one baseball all the time. So I'm like 5 years old hitting off a 9-year-old, which is not an easy thing to do. So once the coach starts lobbing them in, I'm just fucking nuking these things.
Dude, I think there was like 2 times he didn't get a hit, and it's just like so happened that he hit it so hard into somebody's glove it didn't fall out. Like he just fucking dominated.
The glove closed itself.
I just remember watching, and I'm like, this is not fair.
It wasn't. It was bad.
When do you graduate? I mean, maybe a question for Ryan Hogan, but like, when do you graduate from Coach Pitch to? And Brooks, you're going to go through this soon. When do you graduate from Coach Pitch to like Little League or Clinic? Whatever.
I think it's 8 and 9 is like we used to call it minor league, and then like 10 through 12 ish is major league is what we called it, which is what like the Little League World Series rules called it. They probably call it something different now or different in different areas, but that's what we called it.
Yeah, it's always different rules. Some people play Cooperstown League. Some people Cooperstown rules. Some people play Williamsport rules. I think
Ripken has their own rules now.
Yeah, 60-foot bases versus 70-foot bases. You get you kind of ramp up. But anyway,
one of the things that because I was learning on the fly when I was talking to Ryan Hogan and his wife Megan, and Ryan's mother-in-law Cindy, like William plays a different position every inning. Was that what you guys had to do as well, if you can remember?
To a certain extent, no. I mean, like, I'm sure that they wanted to try people out. When you're that young, I guess I understand that. But, like, I remember in Little League, to a certain extent, I would play. It was like we would rotate, like, 2 innings. Like, I would catch for the first 2 innings, and then you'd go out to shortstop so you didn't catch the whole game, kind of thing. Which I don't really know. Like once you get past like 10 or 12 years old, 10, 11, 12 years old, you probably don't really need to be doing that anymore.
I think after coach pitch, you can probably bank on a couple positions being the same player the entire time. But like I remember when I played, like I don't remember rotating very much, and I don't remember Dusty rotating that much either. I think it was like, hey, we're putting the best player at short, or like you can't have a guy catching that just like literally can't catch or throw the ball. So you had to have guys at bases that could catch and throw, basically.
For sure.
Well, based on my softball prowess the other day, right now I shouldn't be playing any position. So
you're really embarrassing the program.
Yeah,
I really am. It just the one error is driving me insane.
That's all right, man. People make errors. It's okay.
But that being said, I mean, I just getting back into the little league like mindset, being around the kiddos. I was like, man, I forgot so much about little league rules and stuff like that. Because I mean, we're high school rule guys, we're college rule guys, and then obviously major league stuff. But I forget, like, I was stunned. I'm like, William, what position do you play? He's like, all of them. I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
honestly, that's kind of a better way to do it, probably, especially if you're not keeping stats or anything like that. But like, it's gonna be a long day if like people can't catch and throw the balls at like the main positions you need where the balls are going.
I just remember I always wanted to play first base when I was little, and they just never let me because they just needed me to play short. And they were like, because I had an arm.
You could catch and throw the ball.
I was like, dude, can I just play like one game at first base? And they were like, no.
I'm like, no, nobody else can really field the ball and throw it to first base.
But the problem is, if your first baseman can't catch the ball, then it really doesn't matter if your shortstop can throw the ball.
The first baseman would drop the ball. I'd be like, see, coach, like I wouldn't drop that. Yeah. Also,
they're like, but the ball wouldn't get there. You were there.
I also was like, I also wanted to have like a first base mitt and a catcher's mitt and a regular glove. Like I wanted to like be able to play all the positions, and I never had any reason to get a first baseman's mitt. So anyway, let's go back to Major League Baseball. The Philadelphia Phillies are back. They are 16-4 since Don Mattingly.
Don Mattingly, baby.
In their last 20, they've won 5 straight, 8-2 in their last 10, and they have gotten way back up into contention. They're still 7 games behind the Braves, but the Braves are the best team in the league so far this year. So yeah, good for the Phillies for making that change and actually, gave a spark plug to the clubhouse like they needed it to.
Do we think it was Ron Thompson being the problem, or we think it's just here's a kick in the ass and a man had to lose his job, unfortunately?
I think
in order for the kick in the ass.
I think it's.
I'm asking a question.
I think it's more that than it was the coach. I think the guys actually liked Rob Thompson, and I think. I mean, clearly they're playing great for Don Mattingly, but I think it's one of those things where I think the GM actually said, like, this guy has to lose his job for you guys to fucking figure this out. And luckily for them that it worked out and they did it. But I don't really. I think he'll get another job. I don't think it was all on him.
I think he will.
It's just kind of
well,
and it's baseball too. I mean. Baseball too. I mean, it's just baseball's up and down. So sometimes this kind of stuff happens.
Yeah, and if you remember back, like when Rob Thompson got hired, I mean, he was the same thing. Like they fired Girardi and made him the manager, and he took them to a World Series. And he got hired after that year. I mean, it's kind of the same situation.
Yeah,
you're right. It is. It's cyclical. Yep. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
So I don't know. I don't know if that's a kick in the ass or if Mattingly was already there, so he's probably
exactly. It's not like they brought in some guy. They didn't bring some mercenary in. And but I love that Donnie Baseball is successful again.
Well,
it still is an awkward dynamic.
They offered Alex Cora the job.
They did,
which is wild. If I'm Don Mattingly, and going to his son, being like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Yeah. Well, he's probably just like, "Fuck you guys!" Like, I'm going to show you what I can do, kind of thing.
What if Don Mattingly goes, "Give me your office, son." Like, what if you want to just give me your office? Yeah, you can have my office in the clubhouse.
Is your nickname literally baseball?
His
nickname is baseball.
Donnie Baseball.
I don't think there's not much that's like gonna give you a kick in the ass. Like, I don't know. I think about this, like if you guys were on a team and like if a manager gets fired, I just don't feel like that's going to give me a kick in the ass. I just almost feel like they were playing so bad, and then they see their manager get fired, and then they're just all like, all right, well, I mean, we can just play loose now because who gives a fuck at this point, right? I mean, let's just go out and have fun. And then they probably start playing well, or it's just cyclical, like you guys say, they something clicks. And
well,
I just never think like firing the manager unless they have a really bad, I don't know, relationship with like the team is ever going to be the solution, really.
Buddy of mine, Chris, goes, does this remind you of Little Big League? Where he comes in and fires the manager because his granddad died, and then he took over the managerial team, and they start winning. I'm like, this is not. Stop. Stop.
You know what helps winning is when Kyle Schwarber hits like 15 homers in like 30 games. I think
15
that helps. Yeah, that helps winning, right?
Well, to be fair, he was doing that when they were losing too.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
If we're going around the horn here,
yeah, go ahead. Talk about.
I took a midday 40-year-old nap yesterday, so I missed the majority of the Oriole game. But I turned on baseball, and I turned on the A's Angels game randomly.
Good game to watch yesterday.
JT Ginn had a no-hitter in the 9th, gave up a hit to lead off the inning, and then they were winning. The A's were winning 1-0, and then sayonara 2-run dong gave up a walk-off. So you went from no-hitter to losing pitcher. Holy moly.
The worst part about it is that it was a scoreless game through 8. The A's scored in the top of the 9th inning to get 1 run on the board because he thought a lot of people thought he was going to just throw 9 innings and no hit ball, and they're going to go to fucking extras, and he's going to get a non-decision.
The old Jack Morris.
It ended up being a lot worse than that. Yeah, there's got to be no worse feeling than having a no hitter through 8.
I watched it. I saw the ball off the bat, and we were talking about this over the weekend with the boys. You can hear the ball off the bat, and you know it's already gone. I heard it through the television. I'm like, damn.
Zach Neto. Adam Frazier, by the way, the guy who broke up the no-hitter, former Oriole great, Adam Frazier. Didn't know he was playing for the Angels. Didn't know he was still in the league, honestly.
Didn't know he was in the league either until yesterday.
No,
Correct.
Tell you what, this team hasn't been the same since he's been around.
I know. We need him and Odor back. We need to get those guys back. Some feisty little second baseman who can't do anything for us. PCA's had a weird couple days. He got into a big heated exchange with the fan. Basically told him he would fuck him up.
So what's going on with this?
A fan was being a little bit too much of too much of a hardo and chirping a little too much, and PCA got pissed and chirped back at him, and there was a lot of backlash online because he said he would fuck the guy up and whatever, dude. Like, I mean,
was he batting or was he in the outfield?
On deck circle.
Okay.
No, it was outfield, and there was a situation, I think, with a guy by the dugout. I think the guy was yelling into the dugout, and then he was on deck, and that's where like the video came from, I believe.
Oh, I didn't see that. I saw the one where like he made a play in the outfield, and like somebody told him like to suck it or something like that, or he's like suck my fucking dick or something like that. Yeah. And then people were upset about
what are we doing?
And then people said like, I'm like, all right, if you're gonna sit there and chirp and you can't take it back,
yeah,
it's not like he didn't say.
They have nothing to lose, and he has everything to lose.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's a very easy position to be in as a fan. That's stupid.
The outfield one was to the girl. He said, "Suck my dick." Yeah, I mean, look, it's a heat of the moment thing. Obviously, he's not trying to say anything in terms of like sexual harassment. It doesn't feel that way or whatever. It's just like fucking shut the fuck up kind of thing. It's a and people take everything way too literally now.
No, I'm not mad at him.
I'm not mad at him.
I'm not mad at him either.
Another fun thing, and I wish I could show it on here, but I can't.
No, don't.
During the middle of his at bat, the other like 2 or 3 nights ago, the guy up in the guy who does the audio in the stadium accidentally started playing noises during his at bat, and he was sitting there getting ready to get into the batter's box, and the fucking Undertaker's gong hit, and you could see his eyes get real big, like looking around, like what the fuck is the Undertaker gonna tombstone me at the plate? It's fucking hilarious. You gotta watch it.
That's great.
Can you imagine being up to bat trying to hit a home run and fucking Undertaker gong goes off? That's like top 5 worst nightmares of my life.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that in a minute, Randy. Get that in when we talk about PGA.
Well, and just quickly, like in because we were talking about PCA, like into the same thing with Rory this weekend. I mean, he got all nobody talked in his backswing. Did anybody hear anything bad that anybody said? Like, why are you kicking people out?
We weren't there for it, but the microphones pick up all these idiots yelling Baba Booey and mashed potatoes and medium rare.
Birds. Oh my fucking god!
Thank you for. We're transitioning to golf real quick. I understand that.
No, let's go. Let's just go transition into golf.
That's fine. It's ridiculous. Look, I know we want to hear the smack of the ball. Hey, Laura, happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday
to
you! Cheers, morning.
But look, we don't need to hear that stuff. Like Baba Booey, okay, I get it. He's on the Howard Stern show. Been on the Howard Stern show for forever. But you got to stop that. Like, I don't need to hear the swing of the club anymore. And what these guys hear that we don't hear, and after what Rory dealt with at the Ryder Cup, anytime he hears anything derogatory, I mean, screw it. I mean, that's stupid. I mean, and they were coming after his wife, for God's sakes.
They're coming after everyone's wife. I mean, they did it to Fitzpatrick a lot this year already. And just look, I mean, we see these fans like this a lot now. Like Waste Management comes to mind, and they kind of lean into it at the Waste Management a little bit. But this is a PGA championship. Like, this is a major championship. I think that the course and the PGA officials need to have a better control over the fans in general. I don't think that it should be the player's job to dictate this kind of stuff. Do I think Rory needed to kick the guy out? I don't know what he said 100%. I don't know. I don't really love that.
If all he said was "Go USA,"
I would just
go.
I
hate that so much.
If I'm one of those players after the round, I'm just going to the PGA Tour officials and just being like, "Hey, you guys got to do a better job of controlling this crowd, because if not, then we're gonna have to start doing it, and then we look like the assholes."
I didn't hear anything like when I listened back anything bad. It wasn't in his backswing, and he turns around and says, "Shut the fuck up, pussy," and then kicks the guy out.
And he points his club at him.
Yeah.
So he can get mad after he hits a shit ass shot. Like,
was it a bad shot? I don't even know the shot.
Oh yeah,
I mean, he put himself in a horrible situation and had to try to make a hero shot and ended up in the bunker.
Yeah. So I don't. Yeah, as long as it's not in the backswing, and I'm all like, you could say whatever you want, like chirp them and everything like that. And I'm with you guys here. Like, hey, don't be like talking shit about people's personal lives, kids, stuff like that. But like, say whatever you want after the swing. Like, I don't care.
Well, like Go USA is not bad.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's all I heard.
Go USA is fine, but I mean, clearly he had to have said something other than that.
Go USA, it would not. That would not set Rory off like that. No way. And I'm not a Rory homer here. I'm not a Rory homer. But if you just said Go USA, I mean, Rory wouldn't turn around and do that shit.
Yeah. Congratulations, by the way.
What would he not? I don't know.
Congratulations to Aaron Rye, who should be the talk of this this segment of the podcast. The biggest long shot in a major championship since Louis Oosthuizen won the 2010 Open Championship. Forgot that guy existed. I miss him, though. God, I love that guy.
Never won on American soil. Never won on American soil.
That's insane, actually. He competed a lot, too. He was always around the hoop. But, yeah, Aaron Rye, before the tournament started, was, I believe, 230 to 1, 290 to 1.
290 to 1.
Yeah, 230 to 1 was the biggest, I think, payout. In the last round, he was 18 to 1 entering and got as low as 44 to 1 during the round, and then just kind of was nails on that back nine. I mean, that huge long putt he made on 17 was really the ceiling, the one that sealed it. But going out there and shooting 65 in the afternoon when all these dudes at the top of the leaderboard were really struggling to put up scores, showed a lot, and good for him.
They compared it. They compared it to if the Oakland Raiders were to make the Super Bowl. Like, that's the equivalent of what would Aaron Ryan winning the PGA Championship be.
Yeah, I mean, look, the guy was a dog at the end of last year. At the end of last year, he was a dog. I think he ended up finishing pretty high in the FedEx Cup because he had a really good run down the stretch. But this year, he didn't really play all that great at golf coming in. He just kind of came out of nowhere. to win this thing. And good for him. This is the story. These are the stories in golf that we love, right? The guys that can kind of come out of nowhere and win these huge tournaments over, the Scotties and the Rorys and all the top guys.
They become trivia questions. They become, who is Charles Schwartzel and who is Louis Oosthuizen?
Yeah,
and name those
Aaron
random guys you want.
Aaron Rye 2 Gloves with his iron covers. I love that
sponsored by Me and My Golf.
I know, which is a YouTube channel that I used to watch all the time for golf tips on try to hit better, hit better shots. So yeah, that's a really cool story. He seems like the nicest dude ever. And a lot of the players came out and shared that sentiment. Schauffele and Rory and JT all came out and basically said he's like the nicest dude. He's like the nicest, most affable dude on tour, and they all love him.
He's apparently someone compared him to the Scotty Scheffler of the DP World Tour. Like doesn't show a lot of emotion, just kind of like one note the entire time.
He's Joe Flacco. He's just kind of chill. Just doesn't really let it get to him. But
would you rather have Joe Flacco's career or would you rather have Matt Ryan's career?
Joe Flacco. I didn't think that was a hard question.
No, I mean, I think a lot of people would say a lot more yards. Matt Ryan won MVP. He did make a Super Bowl, but biggest collapse in the history.
Does he have a lot more yards
than Joe Flacco?
Maybe not now.
Maybe not now because Flacco's played so much longer.
That's what I mean.
He definitely did for like the first, whenever they played together, he definitely had
the first 8 years.
How about this? Phillip Rivers' career or Joe Flacco's career?
I mean.
Give me a Super Bowl.
Phillip Rivers is a better quarterback, but Joe Flacco, if you want to just take the career, I mean, you want the ring, right?
No.
I mean, it's
and Phillip Rivers came back last year.
I mean, that's just fucking crazy that happened. That's a real thing that happened in the real world.
A reporter from Cincinnati asked Joe Flacco, "Are you taking this job just to get away from your 6 children?" And they said it as a joke. By the way, they said
he's taking it to get 5 more years of health insurance for his 100 children. Second place in this tournament, John Rahm. Good for him. We kind of thought he's been kind of down and out since the Masters had a pretty rough go of it there, and a lot of live stuff going on. So he's able to silence the noise to a certain extent and go out there and put up a great score. T2. Justin Thomas, really, really awesome final round. Good to see him playing competitive golf again. Ludwig Oberg never really seemed in contention in this tournament to me, but came in fourth. Cam Smith seems maybe back. Schauffele and Rory right behind him. And Justin Rose, who I was talking a lot of shit about because he was using golf clubs that were made by a car company. Came in 10th. So good for him for getting back. And then Patty Harrington getting a top 20 at age 55. Fucking love that.
Unbelievable.
So yeah, a lot of good stuff out of the top guys really showed out, but Aaron Rye was the
how does Patty Dusty, you're the golf connoisseur here. How does Patty Harrington even get into the field?
He won the PGA Championship, so he's got a lifetime.
It's a lifetime exemption for them. Okay,
I believe.
I thought only the Masters had the lifetime exemption. Sorry.
He also has won a lot of senior tour events over the course of the last few years. So maybe I know he won 2 senior tour majors a few years ago. So maybe if you win a senior tour major, you get locked into a couple of the actual majors, like the regular majors. I don't really know exactly how it worked, but I know he's a multiple time PGA champion. So, yeah.
Do you have a young golfer you're really hot on, Dusty?
A young golfer?
Obviously, like Maverick McNeely is going to come to mind. Do you have a young guy, let's say 25 and under, 27 and under?
I mean, there's so many guys coming through the system. It's crazy. I guess Ludwig would probably be the guy that fits that mold because most of the really, really great players at this point are between the ages of like 28 and 35. I think Ludwig is the youngest of like this new crop of guys. Or this crop of guys, but there's Blades Brown, who's going to be a problem in a few years, I think.
There you
go. Luke Clanton out of Florida State's a really, really good player. There's a couple guys that I'm going to forget for sure. Garrick Higo, ever heard of him?
Fired his caddy. How do you miss the fucking first tee?
Probably. And he missed the cut by 1 shot.
I think I literally said on Thursday when that came out, I would fire my fucking caddy over that.
You did. You said it immediately. Yep. He missed the cut by 1 shot.
Brutal. Tough stuff.
What's that? Like, that's probably like 60 grand. He missed out on like 60 grand right there. I don't know what the last place person gets.
Don't love shitting on people on this podcast, but gotta shit on Bryson DeChambeau a little bit. I mean, what the fuck are you doing, bro? He lost to Michael Block. He lost to Y.E. Yang, who hasn't played a competitive tournament. He lost to Jason fucking Duffner. Pretty rough stuff for Bryson DeChambeau. Having a terrible start to his major season with a lot of expectations coming in. A lot of stuff going on in his life. I think there was a personal stuff going on when he let out a lot of emotion in one of his live victories earlier this year. So I think he's got personal stuff going on. Also, he's got the live stuff going on. So I don't want to shit on him too much, but I mean, he comes out and is very cocky before these majors and says a lot of stuff. And then, when he doesn't show up, it makes him look even worse. So he's got a little foot in mouth syndrome that he needs to figure out, but
he's always been that way.
Also, flowers finally for golf to Adam Scott, who is now qualified for the U.S. Open and will make his 100th consecutive start at a major. He has not missed a major since the 2001 Open Championship. He's played in every single one of them, which is unbelievable. Never got hurt, never fell out of contention in the world ranking, was able to qualify for 100 straight. The guy in second, I think, is Rory, who only missed that one British Open because he was playing soccer and broke his foot. So, yeah. Flowers to Adam Scott, but good for Aaron Rai once again. Was able to come out and win. That's really the story of the weekend. So we got the Byron Nelson this week, which Scotty and nobody else is going to play in. Scotty only plays in it because it's in Texas, and he just plays in every tournament in Texas. So which is good for him. He's from Texas and he wants to show out. And that's pretty much it for golf. And we can move on.
I want to talk about the NBA. The NBA.
I watched that game on the sound last night with everyone in the bar, and it was fucking electric. Double OT in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, the most anticipated probably NBA series in. I mean,
for those of you not watching on YouTube,
5 years.
Those of you not watching on YouTube, Nate is back.
Damn it! I need to go find something to drink.
Oh, get in here.
You need to get yourself a Nate.
Get your butts over to Bacon Rooster. Get over to Bacon Rooster, see Nate.
Crab dip burger.
Bacon jalapeno.
Bacon jalapeno crab dip burger. Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it sounds so good. I want it now. I want it right
now. 5 o'clock on the dot.
Oh, man.
In my drop top cruising the street.
That does sound like an awesome burger, but I do gotta say, why wait for the 100-degree day to put crab dip on the burger? People are gonna be fucking. You need a wheelbarrow to get people out of there. It's gonna be a sweaty affair of the people who are walking to the pig.
Got a wheelbarrow guy.
Yeah, you got a wheelbarrow guy. Brian, your favorite player, Rogers with a D, has re-signed with the Steelers 1 year, up to $25 million. We kind of all knew this was going to happen. So, it's not all that much of a story, but, the Steelers have gotten their quarterback, so to speak. So we're not going to really
I'm not going to harp on it.
I mean, we all kind of knew it was coming, right?
We knew it was coming. He's a good quarterback. He needed them. They needed him.
Yep. I mean, they had no other plan. And we kind of knew, especially after they drafted no one, like, hey, this is probably what's going to be happening. Well, they drafted Drew Aller, which is no one. No one.
See,
yeah, big fan, large fan. But Brian, let's get into that game 1 last night, double OT between OKC and San Antonio Spurs.
Cheers. Cornerstone. Hell yeah.
Cornerstone. So, Victor Wembanyama, by the way, last night, 42 points and 22 boards. I think was his final.
41 and 42 and 20, 41 and 23, 42 and 24.
And down 3 in the first overtime with 30 seconds left, hit a fucking 35-footer as a 7'4".
Pulls up from the logo as a 7'4" man and drains it. And Reggie Miller I think Reggie Miller's pants popped off. He was calling the game. And he goes, Victor Wembanyama, Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. I
Yeah,
watched every single ounce of that third and fourth quarter, and it was and the OTs. Unbelievable to watch. What a game. If that is any indication, that could be half of, if we get half of what last night was for every single game, you're going to be in for a great series.
Yeah.
And also, this is a great statistic. The average age of the San Antonio Spurs is 22 years, 500 days. The average age of Michigan's national championship winning team is 1 year less, which is incredible to think about.
You know what's crazy about that is that Harrison Barnes is on the Spurs, and that guy's at least 100 years old.
Yeah,
So,
I know. He's like 40.
Watching that guy play at UNC when Grievous Vasquez was on the Terps, and he's still in the
league. Think about that.
I know.
What are we talking? Are we talking about the basketballs?
Yeah, we're talking
basketballs.
About
I know that's not your cup of tea.
We don't talk a lot of basketball on this pod, but this series, if you're going to get into any series, I mean, this is the series to get into. These guys, this is going to be a fucking dogfight. And I know a lot of people don't like the NBA product because they don't play defense, they don't play hard. Watch this series. They played a shit ton of defense last night, and the refs let them play, which was the best fucking part of it. They didn't call ticky-tack fouls. They didn't call bullshit over the backs and everything.
You got a 7-2 guy going against a 7-4 guy. They both have skills. Chet Holmgren versus Victor Wembanyama. Yeah. You have the MVP 1 versus MVP 2. Yeah. You have this everything that you want.
Alex Caruso putting up 30.
Alex Caruso, and he is just going around ice and veins. He's got his headband on. He's got no hair. So he's just completely going out of his skull. He's playing defense like crazy. I'm not a big NBA guy, but I'm watching every single game of this series. It's absolutely awesome to watch. And I can't get over just hearing the commentators get excited about the game was awesome. And the refs let them play, like Laura said, and it was fun to watch. It felt like old school basketball with more skill. And I'm not crapping on old school basketball, where these guys now shoot threes all the time. There were dudes taking mid-range jumpers, guys getting to the hoop, taking like the floater as they come through the lane. Like it felt like old school basketball. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, it was awesome. We got the Eastern Conference Finals starting tonight between New York and Cleveland. It's probably not going to be quite as competitive, but
I'll bet you over under 37.5 threes for the New York Knicks. I'll take the over.
It's going to be a complete opposite of the other series, but also last night was Game 7 between Montreal and Buffalo in the second round of the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. Montreal went up 2-0 in the first period, really early. Buffalo fought their way back on their home ice in Game 7. They went to OT, and Montreal hit the dagger, and they now have the right to go lose to Carolina by probably 4-0 because Carolina is wiping the floor with everyone. But yeah, it was some really kind of a sneaky great sports night last night on a Monday in May. A lot of really exciting stuff.
That's a hell of a mug. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Hey, that's Mug Club, dude. Used to take those home from Cornerstone. If you brought them back, you get your draft beer like it was like $3 off or something like that. So that was the move.
If you don't know, now you know.
I know.
I wonder how that bar is doing. I assume they're still there. I haven't heard anything about them closing or anything.
Pretty sure they are.
But actually, really cool. This weekend, my friend Jess. Shout out to my friend Jess Ladd and her wonderful husband Ben got married just off the campus of Loyola University.
Nice.
And that's the reason I was up in Baltimore. And a lot of
that's right. You went to the pig.
A lot of my former classmates at Maryland were there, and it was awesome because the wedding day was on Saturday, May 16th, which is the day we graduated from Maryland 10 years ago.
You're old.
10-year anniversary of the day we graduated from Maryland on the wedding day, and I got to spend it with 15 or 20 of the people that I got to go to college.
Pretty awesome.
It was really, really cool. And
where was the wedding? I know you said off the campus.
It's called
the
Evergreen Museum and Library. I think it was actually technically on the campus, but it was kind of in a secluded part. It was really nice. It was a little hot that day to be wearing a suit outside, but once we got indoors, we were all good.
Good deal.
And cocktail hour had some pit beef sandwiches that were like that. Nice little, just like little half pit beef sliders that's on the cocktail. Every time the plate came around, I was just running straight to that guy.
Pick and go.
Their sister properties with the Peabody Library, beautiful spot. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
I didn't know that either. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Have you ever been to the Peabody Library?
I have.
Or-
Nick Folk got married there. I was there for a wedding. Yeah,
It's gorgeous. That is one of the most gorgeous venues, if not the most gorgeous venue I've ever been to. No knock on anyone else that got married anywhere else.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Some little breaking news here that Rock Kabaka just tweeted out. The Orioles have selected Albert Suarez's contract option, Cam Foster, designated Mav Hanley for assignment. Nothing that's surprising. So
yeah, nothing huge there. Albert Suarez.
Peabody Library is. I wanted to just go up into like those like the second and third tiers and look at some of the books. Can't even imagine what's up there.
Yeah, I just like Nicolas Cage going up there looking for clues.
Natural treasure reference.
Yeah, you seen the guy on Instagram that mocks him? He's just like, "This is a clue." Oh my god, it's so funny. You should watch.
I've not seen that.
Anyway, moving on to football. Jackson Smith and Jigba
before
offensive player of the year trophy.
Hold on, before we move on to football. I want to give a little trivia question.
That's not 100. That's not true.
Oh no,
that's just not true.
No.
Whoa.
It's a blatant lie. I didn't do that.
Did you actually? So did you pour the beer on the book, thinking there was a clue that was going to come?
Where was the book? Invisible ink?
Yeah, no, I did the lemon juice thing. He does
except you just did with beer. You're just like, all right, beer is the one that works with this one.
Yes!
No, I will say, funny thing about that wedding though is
Nick's a lawyer. I believe him.
I concur with Nick.
He was walking down the aisle at 5:01 p.m. and I got there at 4:59 and 59 seconds p.m. I got into Uber. I remember I left Brian's house. I got ready at Brian's house, and I got into the Uber and I got there 10 minutes early. Which is, I mean, you really should give yourself more time than that. But I went to the Uber took me to the wrong building. So I go into the building and I'm like, hey, where's the wedding? And they're like, not here. And so I'm walking around Baltimore trying to figure out where the fuck this wedding
there's
is.
a fucking wedding here.
And I walk in and literally all the groomsmen are lined up getting ready to walk in. And I walk in and my really good friend Rob is sitting there. He's the best man. And he's just looking at me like, you fucking idiot. Like, what are you doing?
Jesus Christ.
We literally held the wedding for Dusty. Yeah.
Look,
I apologize.
If we had to wadir some witnesses now, Nick, would Dusty be guilty or innocent of these charges he's making? Or this whatever he's giving right here. Oh man.
I don't even know what you're saying, Brian.
Jackson Smith and Jigba got his Offensive Player of the Year trophy, but the biggest problem with it is that it says Defensive Player of the Year on the trophy.
No way.
He went on Instagram last night. Apparently, he is not happy about it. And I mean, whatever. They're obviously going to fix it. But I just think that's insane that they even were. There's no quality control on something like that. How does that happen? Kind of thing. But it's not the biggest deal in the world. But
if I can go back to NBA real quick, because Nick definitely threw us off with that information, which was incredible.
It was non-information. It was slander.
I mean, can we go back to the wedding information? Let's talk more about that.
I like this. This is way better than the trivia question I'm about to give, which is NBA oriented, which I know Brooks is going to have no idea about. But who was the last American-born NBA MVP?
John Stockton.
No. Hold on.
Is it not Shane?
No, this is LeBron? Great. Nope.
More recent than LeBron, huh? Curry?
Nope.
KD?
Nope.
I mean, Giannis, Jokic.
All right, I'll give you. It's before 2020.
It has to be. I can't believe it's none of the three guys I just mentioned. James Harden.
I can't believe
James Harden. 2018. James Harden. Last American. American. That's just me being a moron.
That's
last American-based MVP.
Yeah, Giannis won a couple for Greece. Jokic won a couple for Slovenia. Embiid's French, and also
SGA's
Cameroonian. And SGA is
Canadian.
Canadian, yeah. Wow, didn't know that. That's insane. Yeah. All right. We have a draft today. Do you guys want to get into it?
Do we
want to get into it? Yeah.
We
I texted you the criteria.
We are going to do call-ins today. So if you're watching, we will put a call-in into the chat here after we do our draft or Immaculate Grade, one or the other.
Yeah, we'll do it. Let's do the draft, and then we'll do call-ins, and then we'll finish with an Immaculate Grade, because that's kind of what we usually do here. The draft today is going to be NFL-themed. We are going to do all-time defense. We are going to do one D-tackle, one edge rusher, one linebacker, one corner, and one safety each. You can take it in whatever order you want to. But basically, we're hitting one of each of the positions here. We always do 5-man, so we thought that was probably the best way to do it. And Brian said he wanted to do all time. I know we're going to end up picking a lot of guys from the era that we watched, which is totally okay, because why would we pick? I'm not going to pick Night Train Lane, who played in the 1940s. I didn't get to watch that guy. So
who the fuck is that? But that is an awesome nickname.
Dick Night Train Lane, man.
Dick the Night Train Lane, dude. I think
that is an incredible name.
He had like 4 or 5 interceptions in the same game. Anyway, NFL all-time D, and this is our favorite segment that we do on the podcast.
You get the entirety of their career. All right, so don't take money out of it. Take everything out of it. You just get the player.
Yeah, 100%. And we got the best intro on the internet here.
My wife steals all my pens.
Things I thought I'd never hear.
Yeah. All right. We once again, we're going to do all-time defenses in the NFL. The last draft we did was best walk-up songs. Brooks, Brian, and me went in that order. So we're just going to I don't know. Maybe we should flip that. Brian, you have a choice. You got to pick second last time, so that's the worst draft pick. Which one do you want this time?
I would like to go third.
You'd like to go third? You get to go third. Brooks, second or first?
Give me first. I think give me first.
Okay. That's fine with me. I mean, there's so many great players. I think there's one probably greatest defensive player of all time, but I don't know if Brooks is going to take him. And also, I don't know if positional value is going to matter here.
No,
because there's great players everywhere, probably.
Now, I'm going to qualify this. I know whoever takes Lawrence Taylor, he is going to be classified now as an edge rusher. I know he came out as a line, but he created the edge position. Okay. Yeah. So when I think linebacker, I'm not giving away names here. When I think linebacker, I think of a person that literally played in the middle. Yeah. And I'll go like Ray Lewis, using Ray Lewis as an example.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. We said D end, linebacker, corner, safety, and what else?
D-tackle.
D-tackle. Okay. With that, and Brian already ruined it, but I was taking Lawrence Taylor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, he's
my D end.
He's every one of the smartest football people of all time, including Bill Belichick, say that when people even try to compare people to Lawrence Taylor, Bill Belichick's like, don't even stop talking right now.
There's nobody.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the clear 1-1 there, and that's it's pretty inarguable, I think. All right. This is
Nate just texted me. I'm not going to use the language. He just said, Vontez Perfect and James Harden are two of the worst people around. The amount of times they had to deal with them on ASU's campus is ridiculous. I'm just going to leave it there.
Vontez Perfect, and who else? Who's the other one?
James Harden.
James Harden. They both went to ASU.
All right, I'm going to take Bernard Pollard. No, I'm joking. I'm just going to go ahead and take Aaron Donald as my D tackle.
Okay.
Just completely dominant. He's going to be able to get after the passer for me. I don't know if that's a reach, but I mean, that guy's a fucking stud. So go ahead. Aaron Donald's going to be my D tackle, and then we'll see what Brian does here on the wraparound.
All right, I get the wraparound, so I get 2 in a row. I'm going to go Deion Sanders at CB.
Yeah. Neon Dion.
And then look, I'd be remiss if I didn't take a Raven. I'm going Ed Reed. See you.
Look, he's got the freaking the back end of the defense on lock with those two guys, Ed Reed and Deion Sanders.
Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah, getting anything going there. Ed Reed is going to be your safety. Deion's going to be the corner, for sure. All right. Let me take. Give me Ray Lewis at linebacker. I think he's clear. He's clearly the best middle linebacker. When you think of linebackers, I don't know. I'm sure there's probably other guys people think, but I'm taking Ray Lewis. Brooks, you get 2 in a row here.
I mean, I don't think I think he's probably the best linebacker. So I don't think there's a ton. I mean, there's not a ton that are probably in the top 10 in terms of defensive players. So I got to go with a linebacker here. So I'm going to go Dick Butkus.
Damn. Damn it. Well done, Brooks. You took mine.
Butkus. One of the original really funny names.
Yeah.
You never want that guy in an alley against you. You want him with you.
I mean, the best linebacker in college award is called the Dick Butkus Award.
The Butkus Award.
Not a bad call there.
There's probably another safety that is better than the one I'm going to take, but I'm taking him anyway. Give me Polamalu.
Yeah, Polamalu.
Troy Polamalu, eh? Troy Polamalu. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue. All these guys are really great players.
I didn't watch the other one. I didn't watch the other one play, even though he's probably ranked higher. I don't
know. There. Yeah.
About the guy I'm probably going to end up taking, but I'm not going to have to take him yet because you guys both have taken safety, so I can see that. Last pick. Playing a little gamesmanship here. I'll leave Ronnie Lott until my last pick.
I knew it was coming. I know
it. Yep.
All right. Corners. Give me probably. Maybe not my favorite player outside of the Ravens growing up, but definitely one of them. Give me Champ Bailey at cornerback. Just an absolute stud. Gonna take
and longevity. The longevity of him. I mean, he damn.
Yeah. All right, Brian. You got two defensive backs on the board. You got to get your front seven figured out here. What's going on?
I got you. Don't worry about my front seven there, buddy. I got you. I'll take Warren Sapp.
Yeah. That's a great answer. Warren Sapp going to be your D tackle, I assume.
And this would be this draft would be null and void if I never said the name Reggie White. Reggie White is coming off my edge.
Reggie White, great answer at the edge position. I am stuck between two people.
The hump move, which is not a sexual term, where he would just take a dude and hump him to the side. It's incredible.
I mean, there's newer guys. You guys, I can speak freely about the edges now that I'm interested in. I think the obvious answer is probably Michael Strahan. But I also have JJ Watt in my head. And that's just
Watt was a D tackle.
I think there's
Watt was a D tackle.
No, he wasn't.
No, I thought he was.
He's at the end. He's at the end.
Look him up.
He's an edge rusher. I will look it up. I'm guaranteed. I mean, he had like 80 sacks a year. JJ Watt position.
I think he was D tackle.
Defensive end.
Damn it. All right, I'm wrong. Damn it. I'll take my lumps.
He won 3 defensive player of the years in like a 5
But I will say that I think there are better picks than the two you just said.
Yeah. I mean, look, there's newer guys. There's Myles Garrett. There's Micah Parsons. They came to mind. I'm gonna go with Strahan. I mean, he was just so fucking good for so long. Who would you have said, Brooks? Myles Garrett?
No, I mean, I wouldn't take anybody that's still playing just because they're still kind of right in their career. But I mean, there's guys like
Bruce
Talk about
Smith.
Bruce Smith. There's
Jared
Deacon
Allen.
Jones.
Yeah.
Deacon Jones. They didn't log sacks. He created the term sack.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Our dad knows Deacon Jones somehow.
All right. Brooks, you got a corner and a D tackle to take. And both of us have already taken our corners and D tackles. So you get 2 in a row here to finish off your draft. Who do you want?
For D tackle, I am taking John Randall.
Ooh. Oh man, he took my other one. That was good.
That was
sweet, John.
And I'm having trouble with my corner right now.
Samari Roll.
Alito Shepard. If you take Dominique Foxworth, I'm going to lose my shit. Or Corey Ivy.
He a Terp.
You Terp.
Dominique Foxworth, Terp. There's 2 guys in my head for corner that I was thinking about over Champ Bailey, but I couldn't do it.
Give me former Raven great. I say Raven great, but he was a Raiders and a Steelers great as well. Rod Woodson.
Rod Woodson, who played safety for the Ravens.
For the Ravens,
was a corner for the majority of his career. So definitely, and also you get the versatility there. I like that. All right, yeah, I already kind of spoiled it. I'm taking Ronnie Lott as my safety. As much as I love Brian Dawkins and Sean Taylor, I mean, come on, Ronnie Lott cut off his finger and went back into a game. I mean, that's a fucking guy I want on my fucking team.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone says that the immaculate what was it? The interception that he had.
You're thinking of the immaculate reception, which was Lynn Swann, right?
Yeah, that was Lynn Swann, but Ronnie Lott had something too. That they said no, maybe it was Lynn Swann that they said that was not actually a complete pass, that the ball hit the ground. That's a big point of contention. I feel like
just like the Music City Miracle, did he throw it backwards or not? Who knows? Yeah. Brian, who's going to be your linebacker?
I was torn between 2 guys. They're both modern day guys. I'm going to go with the guy who I thought was Ray Lewis in the NFC. I'm going to go with Patrick Willis. Yeah. Now, I know that might be a little – I was going to go Urlacher as well. And then also I was thinking about one of the old Pittsburgh Steelers guys, Jack Ham. But I'm going to go with Patrick Willis just because I'm going to go with recency bias.
Yeah. I mean, look, these are all ridiculous defenses here. I'm going to go through the teams here, and then we can go through some other names. I know we talked about some already, but Brooks went 1-1. Lawrence Taylor at his edge. He got Dick Butkus, Troy Polamalu, John Randall, and Rod Woodson on his defense. I have Aaron Donald, Ray Lewis, Champ Bailey, Michael Strahan, and Ronnie Lott. Brian has Deion Sanders, Ed Reed, Warren Sapp, Reggie White, and Patrick Willis. Toughest names for corner for me. I thought about Revis and I thought about Ty Law. Revis probably better than Champ Bailey in his prime, but not the longevity. So that's probably why I went with Champ over
to go with you there, Dusty. I thought about Darryl Green.
Ooh, Darryl Green. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Kind of forgotten to history almost a little bit more.
And one of the more underrated guys. People don't really. And look, I know I'm an old school guy, but Dick LeBeau. I think he had the most interceptions ever, and he might still have it, or maybe it's been broken recently. But Dick LeBeau was a phenomenal, and we know him more as the Steelers' defensive coordinator than we do as an actual player.
What about Sherman?
Yeah.
Richard Sherman's up there.
Would have been a good answer. Can't argue with it. I mean, he was fucking awesome. And I mean, there's newer guys too. And I'm sure a lot of people would think the newer guys in general have an advantage. Like, I think a lot of people would have taken Myles Garrett as an edge. And it's hard to argue. The guy's a fucking animal.
I don't think they have an advantage.
I mean, just in terms of like pure athleticism and like if they tear their ACL, they're not out for the for their career anymore, kind of thing.
Fair.
But yeah, let us know who you think had the best draft. We may start putting these back on Instagram again.
Why not put them on Instagram? I thought Ed Too Tall Jones might be in there. I mean, you're looking at guys who were built like an ox and had arms of octopuses. That were just coming in and swallowing people up. Bubba Smith is in there. I mean, you're thinking about. You got to think long term, but also the young guys. Von Miller should be an edge guy that we should think about.
Vince Wilfork, I thought for D tackle might be a guy that could sneak in there just because he's swallowing up to a guard and a center. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have to double team him every time.
Yeah. I'm thinking about Vita Vea, and I'm not saying he's a well-known name, but if I see that man running after me, I am running out of bounds.
I think maybe at the end of his career, he might go down as one of the best of all time.
I mean, we could take Vita Vea and Haloti Nada and put them on the same line. It's just like fucking field day.
I wouldn't want them in an all-you-can-eat buffet.
No. Mike Singletary's another guy I thought for linebacker.
Linebacker,
yeah. I didn't really have it.
Zach Thomas is another name that came to mind for linebacker.
Ooh.
Lance Briggs.
Ooh. I like these names. We got some names. Maybe next week we'll do, or next time we do a draft, we'll do offense and we'll do QB, running back, receiver, tight end.
What a wild linebacking core for Chicago with Lance Briggs and Urlacher just running around.
Yep. John Lynch, another safety I thought about was Steve Atwater. That dude laid wood on people.
Yeah.
When he hit Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare in the
Nigerian Nightmare, one of the coolest nicknames ever.
Yes, and he hit him flush and knocked him backwards. And that dude was built like a redwood tree in Oregon with a football and a baseball bat swinging at you at the exact same time. That dude met in the hole and he knocked him backwards.
Yeah. Purple People Eaters, yeah. Any of those guys. You could have taken Mean Joe Green. You could have taken.
Yeah, because Jim Marshall was a great linebacker, but or D tackle, whatever he was on defense. But he's more known for getting a fumble and running it into his own end zone backwards. Because he hit the guy so hard he didn't know exactly where he was, so he ran it into his own end zone for safety.
Yeah.
Or a touchdown, whatever it was.
Yeah. Let's put a pin in that. We'll definitely do all-time offense, I think, next, because I think that'll be fun as well. All right. We are going to get into call-ins now before we finish up on the Immaculate Grid. And our first call-in is our longest subscriber on YouTube, longest tenured subscriber on YouTube, and our favorite Red Bull delivery driver, Joe Radke. What's going on, Arkansas, Joe?
What's happening, fellas?
What's going on? Tell us about those bathtub races, dude.
Okay, so they do bathtub races in Hot Springs every June. And I heard you actually have to fill the bathtub up and race it down the road. And when you're done, 10 gallons of water has to remain in the tub in order to qualify as a win.
So they can't spill out everywhere.
You gotta haul ass down the road with that heavy ass tub and keep the person in it and keep 10 gallons of water in the tub.
Are you allowed to put anything else in the tub beside yourself and water? Like, can you do the Irv Blitzer and put some weights in the front like he did in the bobsled races back in the day?
I don't know.
Cheater. Guy's a cheater.
Is that what his name was, by the way? Irv Blitzer?
Yeah.
John Candy.
Sure.
And yeah.
What the hell are you doing, Brian?
I don't know.
Well, I keep losing audio. When Joe came in, I lost audio.
Yeah.
God damn it.
There's only one.
Now I lost audio with that.
There's only one Joe Radke allowed on the screen at a time, I guess.
It's the platform.
Yeah.
But
it's not. It's only you.
Bathtub races, yes, down Central Avenue in Hot Springs on June 5th, I believe.
So what do they do? Do they add like skateboard wheels, or like are they like what kind of wheels are they putting on these things? Like what's going on? I want to see.
I'm guessing it's like moving dollies because it's got to be something that holds some weight with. So I'm guessing 2 moving dollies would be my best bet.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, you got to get some skinny guys in there so you can keep some water in there,
Yeah,
you get fat guys in there, you can take up too much room.
It'll splash out a lot of water. I thought it was just empty bathtubs, like the outhouse races is basically just built up like those derbies that the Boy Scouts do. That
I was
the,
I was
but
wondering.
yeah.
I think you could, and I'm googling it now, and I'm getting some ideas here. You could put a little Yamaha motor on the back of one of these things and do this in the water like a jet ski race. That would be fucking awesome.
It is. It is
I
right
can
on
hear.
the water. It's right on the lake down there in Hot Springs.
They need to have like a bathtub race triathlon where they do on land and
I don't.
on land and in the water.
I don't want. I don't think anyone wants to see that.
The city of Hot Springs has springs that you can go fill up jugs of water and take them home, like free spring water. There's two different ones. There's one that's warm and one that's cold. And people just go down, turn the tap on, fill up their 5-gallon jugs, and go home.
I mean, it's just a great idea, and it's probably just a goofy thing. Gets people out of the house on a day and go do something silly, and realize that everything in the world's not so serious all the time. You can have some fun.
Hot Springs has some fun, man.
Yeah.
The world's shortest St. Patrick's Day parade.
That's incredible. I was talking about this the other day, Joe. Who was the Grand Marshal? Grand Marshal.
This year it was Carmen Electra. Last year it was Flavor Flav.
What?
Flavor Flav.
Did he have the clock?
What a transition!
And the year before that, it was Arkansas's own Justin Moore.
Okay.
So it's
you went from Flavor Flav to Carmen Electra.
I mean, you go from Justin Moore to Flavor Flav. I mean,
sounds like the cast of like a scary movie.
It really does.
Yeah. By the way, new scary movie coming out. The Wayans brothers are back. That's
the Wayans brothers are back.
Yeah,
they're still alive.
Yeah,
yeah.
With it was an interesting week last week. There was a incident at one of my stores, and I happened to deliver a day late, so it worked out in my favor.
Oh shit! Somebody held up the store or something?
Something like that. He went in and told the woman he was with the police and needed free gas, and she said no, and he pulled a gun and held her hostage and
Jesus
fired off some rounds. And when he got outside and shot at the police, they said, "Yeah, this is it." So
that's time, man. As the young lady, is the store clerk all right?
Yeah, she's fine. She actually was pretty calm in the interview with the news station, and said she looked in this man's eyes and could see he was just not like in a spot in his life. And,
not there.
Yeah, that's tough. That's scary.
He didn't come in to rob the store. She's like, he came in and knew what his end was going to be, and that's tough. But yeah, I showed up on Wednesday. The news was there. The store had the window all boarded up. I was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
Lo and behold, the truck was empty on Tuesday around 2:00, so I had to go load it. And that incident happened right at 2:00.
Wow.
Joe, what's the to change topics, please? I know you're a Red Bull guy. What's the pink can? It's like kiwi something or
the pink?
Yeah, there's a pink one that's really wild berry, and then there's a peach one. The peach.
Yeah, white peach.
White peach, and that's delicious. Holy moly, that's good.
They both look.
We got over a pig.
They got too many flavors, man.
They look the kiwi, the lime, the summer lime is tastes like a 7-Up kind of.
Wow. Is that like a? I'm assuming it's a green can.
No,
or
you would think lime would be green, but it's yellow.
Okay.
Nice. Nice and easy marketing there.
Yeah, it is the exact same. If you're colorblind, it's pretty close to the actual yellow can. So,
all right.
I see you got written down. You got the SEC tournament on the brain. What's going on with the Arkansas Razorback baseball team?
We play the winner of Tennessee, South Carolina tomorrow.
And that's is that for the championship or is that
no? That's round early. 2. It starts today. So Arkansas had the single bye, not the double bye, because they're the number 7 seed, and we won 7 of 10 SEC series this year. So wasn't the greatest baseball year, but 7 of 10 series in the SEC is pretty pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Who's the? I'm wondering who's like the best college baseball team this year.
I want to say it's
UCLA.
UCLA.
UCLA is ranked number 1 in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the bracket will come out on Sunday after all the tournaments are done.
This is where one of those like random teams, like Coastal Carolina, comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, they're not even going to win the Sun Belt tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll get
UCLA.
in. They'll get in.
I'm using a random name, Joe, but you know what I mean. The year Coastal Carolina won the national championship, it's like when Fresno State won it randomly. They weren't even ranked. They were like the 232nd team in the country, and they won the national title.
Ole Miss didn't even host, and they won the Natty about 3-4 years ago. LSU won last year, and they're not even going to make the tournament this year.
Shout out to West Virginia Mountaineers being in the top 10 in baseball. I didn't think that was ever going to be a thing. Southern Miss Golden Eagles are number 8.
Mm-hmm.
The UCLA Bruins, by the way, 48-6, but they're a Big Ten team, so I don't really know how competitive their schedule was. Yeah.
Wait till you catch a couple of SEC teams.
Yeah.
I love the baseball tournament because, like you said, those mid-majors, like UALR last year almost knocked off LSU.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
anything can happen in a baseball game. I mean, the pitcher goes out there and deals.
Those are the two pure emotional, like pure emotion when a team wins a national championship. I'm not a lacrosse guy, but when you see the lacrosse championship and all the gloves go in the air like it's a college graduation, and everyone just runs on the field, and then when the college World Series, when the CWS ends, and all those kids run on the field out of the dugout. And they're all doing like they got the hat going. And they're like doing like this motion or whatever, and they just throw, and it's pure emotion. I love that.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's one of the cooler things in sports. Good luck to the Arkansas Razorbacks in the SEC tournament. They are
now the girls,
top 25 teams.
The girls are hosting Super Regional this weekend in softball. They play that team from North Carolina, that Blue Devil team. So we don't
love them.
But I think we might have a Blue Devil on here soon.
Yeah, transitioning into our next guest, Joe. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joe.
We appreciate you for calling in. We love you, and we hope you have a good day, and hope you stay safe out there in Arkansas.
Stay safe, man. It's like 85 and humid today, so it's a little
getting a little sweaty out there.
Yeah, a little bit. But.
Yeah.
Good day to be a hat.
Yeah,
it is a good day to be a hat.
Hell
so,
yeah.
I'm tired. Shannon's been under the weather the last few days, so I've been trying to help her get back on her feet. So I haven't been sleeping very much. So,
well, get some sleep, buddy.
Yeah, we hope you get some sleep out there. Enjoy the weather in Arkansas and stay safe once again. Arkansas Joe. Thank you.
Arkansas Joe.
We appreciate you.
Speaking about some college baseball, let me get a quick plug in because Millersville is hosting the Super Regional here starting in 2 days.
Ooh.
Nice
for the Atlantic region. So shout out to them.
Who's playing in it? Is it? Are you guys playing in it?
Yeah. I mean, you host it for being.
Oh yeah, it's up. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
My bad.
Did they win the PSAC?
They won the PSAC. They won the Atlantic region, the regional, and now they have super regionals now, which they didn't have when I was in college. Well, at least when I was playing D2 ball at Millersville, we had super regionals when I was playing D1. Obviously, that's been a thing for a while.
Yeah,
but now they have super regionals in D2 as well. It starts game 1. NCAA Super Regionals will be played at 11 a.m. They didn't put the bracket up yet, damn it. But yeah, if they win the Super Regional and they get to host it, so obviously it's going to be all home games for them.
They got a chance.
They win the Super Regional, they go to the College World Series. So
nice.
Shout out to them.
Fuck yeah. All right. We have got Miss Laura Topliff coming fresh off the birthday. Been drinking vodka since 10 a.m. So let's see how interesting this gets here.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Laura.
Thank you. So my thing says I got a puppy because that's what my T-shirt says. Because the puppy and I share a birthday.
Oh, look at that.
What's his or her name?
6 years. This is Chase. because he likes to run, and I have to chase after him, so that's why his name is Chase.
Ah, nice.
Chase is like, why did you just wake me up? I was asleep.
Yeah, mine's sleeping right here too.
Love
that. I'm gonna put you back to sleep. Go back to sleep, Chase. I don't really have much outside of yesterday was my birthday. Yesterday was our birthday. I'm moving. I'm allegedly, I say allegedly because I still have to get together some deposits. Moving to Raleigh in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Awesome.
I take my licensing exam for the NCLEX on Friday.
Okay.
I'm feeling pretty confident, but I'm going to take one more practice test sometime between today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
But all the practice tests I've taken, I've scored very well on.
Awesome.
One of the things about the NCLEX that it's not just if you get above a 70% or an 80%, you pass. It is basically like, this is a level that we deem you a safe nurse. And you have to answer the questions above that level enough for us to feel that you're a safe nurse. So the minimum amount of questions you can get on your exam is 85. The maximum you can get, because it can continue going, is up to 150 for them to figure out whether you're a safe nurse or not. So some of my colleagues had to take the whole 150 before they passed. Some got just the minimum of 85 before they passed. Another girl had to take 131 before she passed. So I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
You should be.
Wow.
But so far on my practice exams, I get to 85 questions and it cuts off and I pass. So
there you go. Awesome.
Fingers crossed.
There you go.
Oh, you need to let everyone know. I mean, obviously let us know, but let everyone know if you pass. I mean, that would be great.
Oh, absolutely.
We're so happy for not only your birthday, but all the success you've been having the last couple months and
if
years.
I don't pass,
honestly,
I
years.
I have to wait 45 days to retake, which pushes everything back.
No.
So I really have to pass.
Yeah.
Now, are they going to pay for any relocation, or is this all on you once you pass?
It's reimbursement. So I have to get there first, and then they will reimburse me. And it's a lump sum reimbursement. It's like $3,500, but I got to get there first. I'm like, great.
Yeah.
Like I just have $3,500 just laying around.
Yeah.
And it's perfect timing because you know what? If Millersville makes the College World Series, you can go see them right down the road at Cary.
There you go.
Okay, Park. Yeah.
Cary is not that far, so let's do
it's not, because I remember going out in Raleigh and getting in a lot of trouble for being out past curfew during the College World Series when I was there.
Bro, it's when they do bed check, all the beds are there, man. All the beds are at bed check.
Raleigh is one of those cities that you really can get lost in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I've been there.
I had a good time. To be fair, it was after we had gotten eliminated, so I was more like, hey, fuck it. Like let's go let's go have a few beers. We're about to head back to Pennsylvania the next day.
I mean, you're going back home anyway. Why not?
Yeah.
The whole team should have been out.
Yeah.
I was out partying with the seniors who were kind of saying their goodbyes to college baseball. So
exactly, the seniors are like, "Fuck it, we're out of here anyway."
That's what I thought.
We lost and we're done.
I still had to go back to Pennsylvania and run.
Oops. That's what happened.
Oh well, it was worth it. It was worth it.
So what did you do for your birthday yesterday?
Not much for my birthday yesterday, as much as over the weekend.
There you go.
So went out with some girlfriends, got lit, got up. I was probably out until like 3 a.m. Got up at like noon because my daughter wanted to take me to brunch and was drinking at brunch. So we went to First Watch for brunch.
All right.
And our first watch is ones that serves alcohol. Not all of them do.
Yeah.
But ours serves alcohol, so I kept going. And then was home on Sunday, and I was like, let's keep drinking. I still have like half a bottle of Deep Eddy.
There you go.
Finish it.
Love it.
I'm going to. That's what I said. I started this morning with my Deep Eddy and Fresca because it's grapefruit. So
thank you, Fresca. The second podcast in a row, Fresca has been referenced. Yes,
Fresca's the best.
We need to get sponsored by Fresca somehow.
Somehow. You need to get, because
Sponsors.
Fresca is really good. And again, with the grapefruit vodka,
Awesome.
mint.
So I've been doing that today. And like I said, I've been drinking since 10 a.m. And I don't know why, just because. I was supposed to take a practice exam this afternoon, but I'll probably wind up taking a nap. I'll push that practice exam off till tomorrow, and that'll probably be my last one before I take the actual exam on Friday. So I feel pretty confident, but again, I'm nervous because again, what I'm hearing from other people. But I feel confident I will pass. It's just a matter of how many questions I get.
Yeah, we have all the confidence in the world that you're going to be passing. You're going to be passing at 85, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that said, I know it's a hellacious weekend for you. Do you plan on going to an Oriole Rays game while they're down there currently?
I was supposed to go tonight. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it or not. I will probably try and go tomorrow. If I go ahead and get the practice exam done today, because I started drinking. That was my problem. I started drinking. I'll probably do the practice exam tonight then, and then I'll go to the tomorrow's game.
Well, we're not, the three of us are not doctors, and we didn't say the Holiday Inn Express last night, but I would say, why don't you wait till tomorrow to do the
Probably.
Yeah.
But I will wear my Ryan Rifkin show shirt that says the O's are fine.
I love that. That would have been a great shirt to wear there last night. Yeah.
It's hard because way back in the day, because I just realized how long ago it was. It was almost 12 years ago. I actually worked for the Rays in corporate partnerships. So everybody there is like, oh, you're a Rays fan. And I'm like, not really, but I work here. So I'm going to show up tomorrow wearing an Orioles shirt. And they're all going to be like, sorry. I just worked here. Y'all paid me to be a Rays fan. So
nobody hates the Rays either.
No, nobody hates the Rays.
Nobody hates the Rays.
Nobody hates the Rays.
Everybody is aspiring to be like the Rays.
I know.
It's just, they do a lot of things very well. Especially when it comes to their minor league system and everything else and developing players. And it is why I like to say that boy Andrew out in LA likes to continue to poach players because he knows how well they draft, for working there. So they do a lot of things.
The boy Andrew reference is incredible, by the way. You just slid that right by.
That's what I've always called. I called him that to his face when I worked there. Because he's like the genius, right? He's like a boy genius. So allegedly. So boy Andrew, likes to do that. And and still and you see that this is one of those years where again the Rays, with their development, with their, drafting and everything else, is putting out a very good team and a very good product. And of course, people in Tampa are very excited about that. There's still some 50-50 about the new ballpark. Again, the Rays are paying for most of it. And if there are already overages, they've agreed to pay for that, which is what Stu didn't agree to do. But I think it's just the fact that they are taking money from from Tampa, from the Tampa Sports Authority, money that was already allocated for improvements at, I forgot what they call the arena now. I still want to call it Amalie, but it's something different now. For the Lightning, and money that they were taking from the Bucks to upgrade Raymond James Stadium. So, a lot of fans are very excited about it. It's going to be right across the street from Raymond James, which is what I'm not excited about because of traffic. But again, I'm not going to be here. I'll be in Raleigh.
Nothing to worry about.
Exactly. I got to worry about traffic into a Carolina Hurricanes game.
Yeah.
So,
there's going to be some too because they're good.
Yeah,
they're really good.
It's so funny because they are very, very good. But I hate the Carolina Hurricanes, and I hate the ownership. Do you remember a few years ago they tried to do like a fledgling football league called the Alliance of American Football, the AAF?
Yes, I do remember this. Wow, I haven't heard that in forever.
So I was a big AAF, was really trying to support them. They had a team in Orlando, the Orlando Apollos, but they ran into some financing issues. Ultimately, the guy who owns the Carolina Hurricanes came in and kind of bought the league and then shut it down. And after that, I've been like, fuck the Hurricanes. Fuck that guy. Fuck the Hurricanes. Because I think they could have been a viable player there because they were the ones that started the betting in the game and stuff like that. You know, you can bet to see what the next play is and stuff like that. They were doing some very innovative things that are now, of course, you know, being put into the NFL and everything else.
Yeah.
But I'm just mad that was kind of snatched out and taken away.
Fair enough.
Well, I hate the Hurricanes just because they've beaten up on the Caps in the playoffs way too many times.
Yeah,
I'm sick of seeing it.
Yeah,
that's true.
So,
Carey Price was the goalie back in the day.
Well, yeah, Laura, do us a favor. Keep us posted on what goes on, please.
Oh, I will, because they don't tell you at the end of the exam whether you pass or fail or not. But basically, if I go on the Board of Nursing website on Saturday or Sunday, if I have my license number, I passed. So
okay,
yeah.
Oh,
so
we will be thinking of you.
Yeah, they normally quote unquote 48 hours, but again, here in Florida, you usually can go in the next day, and if you got your license number, you know you passed. So,
but you kind of know if you didn't have to do 150, right?
No, not necessarily, because again, if you were scoring so poorly,
okay, it could be the opposite direction.
Correct. They could still. They'll be like, okay, at 85 questions, we still think you're borderline, so we're going to give you more questions to see if you get above.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you can, great. But if you're still down, they're like, man, fuck it. We're cutting off the test. You are not a safe nurse. Fuck you.
This does give me a little bit of comfort. I'm not going to lie. Like knowing if I have to go in to get a needle, which I hate, that, you know, I got somebody that's actually certified and up to snuff.
Correct. Because there are people who fail in 85 because they are just so unsafe.
Yeah.
There are people who take the whole 50 because they're really trying to get you above that line, and they're just like, man, you're just not safe.
Yeah.
Because that's all the test is about, is are you a safe nurse? It's not even necessarily, are you doing, I mean, it is about, are you doing the right things, but is it priority? Airway, breathing, circulation. Are you doing safe things? Are you washing your hands? Are you, stuff like that. Are you faced with this? What's your first thing? Are you going to assess? Are you calling the doctor? What are you doing that's being a safe nurse?
A lot of triage stuff.
Correct.
Yeah, sounds like it. Sounds like a lot of triage.
Right.
All right.
And then if you know that a patient is taking these medications, the doctor prescribes this medication, do you know if there's a contraindication, or are there going to be adverse adverse reactions, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? Because when it comes to medications, the doctor says, give the patient this, but it's up to us as the nurse to know, wait a minute. I know this patient's history.
Yeah.
I know that this medication is going to contraindicate with whatever else they're taking. It's up to me to stop. I don't just give the medication just because the doctor says so. Yeah. If I give it, I'm the one who loses the license. The doctor.
Yeah, correct.
So.
Well, good luck, Laura. Hopefully we'll have great news for you next week when you call in again and tell us about how you passed after 85 questions.
Hopefully you have the confidence to know you passed, because obviously you said it's not a pass, so maybe the licensing number came through. Let you give us a confidence factor that you have. How about that?
Yeah,
I will see if I have a confidence factor. Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thank you for calling in. Congratulations.
Happy birthday.
Always a pleasure,
good
guys.
luck
Always
and happy
birthday.
Laura, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I will see you guys next week.
See you
next week.
We'll see you. Thank you to Laura. We love her. Thank you so much for calling.
She's awesome.
Supporting us.
And so is Joe. She's awesome. She's great. The passion she has.
Yeah. All right. let's finish like we always do on an immaculate grid. What our goal is to get less than a minute. And we do speed grids here. We don't do score grids because score grids, you just sit here for 20 minutes and you deliberate and try to figure out the best answer. And it's just not really all that fun for a podcast setting. So what we're going to do, like we always do, I'm going to set a stopwatch and we're going to pull up the grid. And immediately when we pull it up, we're going to start shouting names at each other. And
we're going to have to make an intro for the immaculate grid.
We really do.
Yeah. So, all right, I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to start the timer, and we are going to get to it. Speed is the name of the game once again, and share and start. Johan Santana.
Love it.
Robbie Cano played for those two teams, I think. Robbie Cano. I don't know draft picks. This is going to be tough. Justin Smoke played for Seattle and Toronto.
Love that.
Jose Barrios played here. Somebody
Holy
say
hell.
Holy
hell. You're killing it.
Paul Molitor twins. Paul
Molitor. He was a twin. Molitor. I think of him as a Brewer. Seattle, Griffey.
Hey, Griffey.
Oh, he could have worked for first round. Oh, never mind. He's different. 40 career first round pick. Who's a first round pick? Mike Trout, right? Mike Trout's got to have.
Yep.
Mike Trout was first round pick.
Blue Jays first round pick. Vladdy, was he a first round pick?
Don't know.
Don't know either.
I don't know either.
Nolan McLean, was he a first round pick?
I believe so.
Yeah.
What about like Syndergaard, DeGrom, Matt Harvey?
Pete Crow Armstrong was the number one prospect. He could be number one pick for the Mets. I don't know number one picks.
Come on, we gotta go.
Pick one.
I like PCA. Pete Crow Armstrong was the number one overall pick. Let's go. Okay. And Blue Jays first round draft pick. I just don't know.
Just go Vladdy.
Just try Vladdy, I guess. I don't know if that's true or not.
I think he was like
He's not drafted, probably.
I don't think he was drafted. I don't like it.
He's probably just signed.
Nate Pearson, Bo Bichette, Roy Halladay. I don't know.
We're screwed.
At all. We're screwed.
Pick one.
We're past. All right. I like Nate Pearson. He was a top prospect. Maybe he's There we go. All right. We did it. Man, minute 38.
What?
Minute 38. Dude, the first round pick thing is tough.
We got to go one more. That was good. We were good for the first 7.
Yeah. All right, let's go back a bit and pick up.
I never would have said Nate Pearson.
Nate Pearson is a name I think sounds like a carpet salesman.
What about yesterday's? Let's just do yesterday's.
I did yesterday, so I'm
okay.
Cheat. All right, let's go back down. 950 sounds good. Let's see how it goes. All right. And
thank you, Soriano.
Great.
Eric Chavez below that.
Alfonso Soriano, Eric Chavez played for the Yankees. Don't remember that.
Yeah.
Yankees, Twins, Joey Gallo.
Jason Barrett for catcher at Cubs.
Jason Barrett?
Yep.
I don't know who that is. Jason Barrett. I don't know who that is, Brooks. Oh my God.
Maybe it's
Giovanni Soto.
Hernandez. Ramon Hernandez.
There he is. Ramon Hernandez. Twins catcher, Mauer.
Yeah.
MVP
for Mauer too. MVP. Oh no.
Can't do it.
Morneau. Yeah.
Morneau.
Back years, I believe.
Tejada.
We got Tejada and Cubs MVP. Ernie Banks had to win an MVP, right? Ernie Banks and stop. 57 seconds. Let's go.
You got a new record.
57 seconds and 25.
It's either 56 or 58 was our previous. I can't remember which.
Damn, we killed it. Oh my God. Man, I wish I knew who Jason Barrett was.
Maybe it was Michael Barrett. I forget. It was Barrett. His last name was Barrett.
Some pretty good scores.
And Barrett can be spelled two different ways, with an A at the end or with an E at the end.
Yeah.
B-A-R-A-T or B-A-R-R-E-T.
And the only reason I knew that because I saw a old video like this morning of AJ Pierzynski running into Barrett.
Barrett.
Maybe it's Michael Barrett. I don't know, but he was.
I think it's Michael Barrett.
Yeah.
Yeah. Giovanni Soto came to mind. Contreras came to mind. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Yeah, we did it, guys.
I'm
we
feeling
got under a minute.
now.
I'm feeling good. Feeling good about
I'm feeling really pumped. I'm pumped. This is great.
We did it. All right, let's try to get better. 57.
Well, we'll do 2 things before I leave. One, this has been a great podcast, by the way. That's not my one. This has been great. This has been awesome. Got a couple people in. Happy birthday, Laura. Good seeing Arkansas Joe. Second, phenomenal seeing the boys over the weekend and the little guys. It was awesome. Thank you, Meg. Thank you, Ryan, for the hospitality. And then last but not least, Randolph Macon College Baseball just won D3 Regionals. Hell yeah, Rye. What up, man? That's my boy Ryan, who I stayed with over the weekend. But that being said, dude, a lot of good conversations over the weekend with some really good people, some of which I've mentioned. And we talked about mental health on this podcast a decent amount. We had people in from NAMI. Take care of yourselves, please, 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 please. We had really cathartic and great conversations over the last couple of days.
And he's gone. Probably getting a phone call.
Yeah. To piggyback, talk to your friends if you're having trouble. Talk to your friends who you think might be having trouble, or even if they don't, if they're outwardly outgoing, whatever. Just ask them how's everything going. Make sure you talk to your friends, because it's an important part of life, and you never know what somebody's going through. So anyway, once again, we love you and we appreciate you. Sorry you got cut off there, Bri.
Drink up, Buttercup.
Damn it.
This is ridiculous. It's getting wild.
Man. Finishing up the pod with a nice little Rumpelstiltskin.
Love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Talk to people. Hell
yeah. Cheers. Thanks, guys. Outros are weird.
Love it.